Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're exploring a truly fascinating and really rapidly evolving frontier, electronic skin patches.
Right.
Now, when you hear skin patch, you might think, nicotine patches or maybe just simple bandages.
Sure, the common ones.
But these are something else entirely. Imagine a tiny, flexible device that sits discreetly on your skin,
No.
capable of continuously monitoring vital signs, delivering medication with precision, or even, say, tracking environmental exposure.
A pretty amazing tech.
That's the innovation at the heart of our discussion today.
Exactly.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Our mission, as always, is to cut through the noise and highlight what's truly significant.
Yeah, get to the core of it.
And we're looking at a recent report by Cognitive Market Research. The title is Electronic Skin Patches, a Global Market Forecast to 2033.
A really comprehensive look.
And we're not just talking about some niche gadget here. We're diving into a market that's, well, it seems poised for an incredible surge.
Oh, absolutely.
Potentially transforming how we approach personal health and medical intervention.
Yeah, what's fascinating here, I think, is that we're witnessing more than just, small improvements.
Right.
This feels like a fundamental shift. It's powered by breakthroughs in flexible electronics, miniaturized sensors, biocompatible materials, all coming together.
So it's a convergence of different fields.
Precisely. And it allows for continuous, comfortable, and, importantly, non-invasive data collection, or even therapeutic delivery.
Okay.
Think about wearable ECGs for heart health, or continuous glucose monitors for diabetes management, which are becoming more common.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Or even patches that can detect early signs of infection, say, through sweat analysis. It's a hugely diverse field.
Wow. Okay, so give us the scale. What are the numbers looking like?
Right, the scale's pretty staggering. So this global market was valued at a substantial $10,535 million back in 2021.
$10.5 billion. Okay.
Yeah. And the report projects it to reach $16,875 million as early as 2025.
So that's already significant growth in just a few years.
It is. But the real headline, the number that should really make you consider the potential here, is the forecast for 2033. It's an astonishing $43,297.6 million.
$43 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a robust compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, of 12.5% over that period.
12.5% CAGR. That's consistently strong growth year over year.
It really is. And these numbers, they reveal a clear direction, right? It shows where technology and health are rapidly converging.
And how fast it's happening.
And how quickly this transformation is actually start to potentially weave into our daily lives.
Those figures are certainly compelling. I mean, a market set to basically quadruple in just over a decade. That suggests massive adoption is coming.
It does.
But, beyond the sheer financial scale, what are the underlying forces the report points to? What's fueling this particular explosion, especially compared to maybe other emerging tech markets?
That's a critical question. The report highlights several key drivers.
Okay.
Firstly, you've got the global rise in chronic diseases, things like diabetes, cardiovascular conditions. That creates an immense demand for continuous non-invasive monitoring.
Right. Makes sense.
Secondly, an aging global population. That's driving the need for remote patient monitoring solutions, reducing hospital visits, improving quality of life.
So keeping people healthier at home longer.
Exactly. Third, we're seeing increasing healthcare expenditure globally and just general technological advancements making these devices more affordable, more sophisticated.
The tech gets better and cheaper.
Always a good combination. And finally, there's a growing public awareness, a demand for personal wellness and preventative healthcare. That's a huge factor now.
People taking more control of their own health data?
Absolutely. So these aren't just abstract market numbers. They really reflect a global shift in how healthcare is being delivered and how people think about health.
That context definitely makes the numbers even more impactful.
Oh.
So, okay, where exactly is all this growth happening? Is it spread evenly, or are there specific hotspots driving this revolution?
Yeah, it's definitely not uniform. There are some really interesting regional dynamics.
Let's take that journey then. Let's go region by region and see what's happening.
Okay, sounds good. Let's begin with North America. It's consistently held a strong foothold.
Expected? Maybe. High-tech adoption.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Robust healthcare infrastructure, high adoption of advanced tech. The region's market was already over $2 billion in 2021.
Okay.
And it's projected to exceed $8 billion by 2033. That maintains a strong CGR of 12.288%.
Still double-digit growth, very strong.
Very strong, driven largely by R&D investment, favorable regulatory environments, and yeah, a population that's generally quick to adopt new health tech.
And within North America, I assume the U.S. is the giant.
Oh, absolutely. The U.S. dominates in sheer market volume. But what's fascinating as you dig in
Yeah.
is the momentum elsewhere. For example, Canada shows an even stronger growth rate.
Oh, interesting. Higher CAGR.
Yeah, a projected KGR of 13.126% through 2033.
Okay.
And Mexico shows really impressive progress, too, boasting a KGR of 13.682% for the same period.
Wow, so even higher. What does that suggest?
Well, it suggests that while the U.S. sets the overall pace in dollar terms, its neighbors are integrating these technologies rapidly, perhaps even at a faster proportional rate.
Maybe driven by expanding healthcare access or specific digital transformation initiatives.
Could be definitely catching up fast and adopting quickly.
Okay, let's hop across the Atlantic. Europe. What's the picture there?
Europe represents another really substantial market, showing consistent expansion.
Steady growth.
Yeah, steady, robust growth. Overall, the European electronic skin patches market, it's projected to expand significantly, is about $1.7 billion in 2021. Projected to reach nearly $6.8 billion by 2033. That's a 12.181% CAGR.
Very close to the North American rate. Solid.
Very solid. Fueled by things like government initiatives for digital health, a strong emphasis on preventative care across many countries.
And any standouts within Europe? Germany, perhaps?
Germany, for instance, yes. It stands out as a major player, maintaining a solid KDR of 12.011%. Big market, steady growth.
What I find particularly interesting in Europe, though, isn't just the larger economies, is how innovation seems to pop up everywhere. Like, take Luxembourg. It's small, obviously, but the report shows it boasts one of the strongest European KGRs.
That's right. It's projected to hit about $169 million by 2033, growing at a 13.571% CAGR.
13.57%. That's quite high for Europe.
It is, and that high rate in smaller, maybe more agile markets, it might point to, targeted innovation hubs or specific niche applications, finding really rapid traction there.
Yeah, it highlights that it's widespread, not just concentrated in the big players.
Indeed. And even the rest of Europe category, which groups several smaller but still dynamic markets, also demonstrates significant growth. That category has a combined TCAGR of 13.135%.
So again, reinforcing that broad-based adoption across the continent.
Exactly. It's not just Germany, France, UK. It's happening everywhere.
Okay, so North America and Europe showing robust, steady expansion. Now, Asia-Pacific. The outline suggests this is where things get really explosive.
Oh, yeah. If North America and Europe are strong, Asia-Pacific is, as you said, the rapidly expanding giant. The sheer scale and speed of growth here are something else.
Okay, lay it on us.
The market size there was already massive, $4.7 billion in 2021.
4.7 billion, already bigger than North America and Europe combined back then.
Well, bigger than them individually, certainly significant, and it's projected to more than quadruple from there.
Quadruple.
To over $19 billion by 2033. That's with a compelling CAGR of 12.406%.
19 billion, that's enormous. What's driving that surge?
It reflects rapid digital adoption across the region, increasing government investment in healthcare infrastructure, and just a massive growing demand for remote patient monitoring, especially given the vast and often diverse populations.
Makes sense. And within APAC, China must be huge.
Absolutely. China naturally leads the charge strongly. Its market is expected to reach an astounding $7.9 billion by 2033. That's at a 12.582% CAGR.
Almost 8 billion just in China.
Just in China. But
Yeah.
if you look beyond China's sheer volume, India really stands out.
Oh, yeah. How so?
India shows some of the fastest growth rates globally. It's projected to rise from about $628 million in 2021
Okay.
to a remarkable $2.8 billion by 2033. That's an exceptional 13.2% CAGR.
13.25%. That's really rapid acceleration.
It is. And in India, it seems fueled by increasing mobile penetration, a massive population needing accessible healthcare solutions. It suggests a significant leapfrog in health tech adoption is happening there.
Fascinating. Okay, shifting gears again. South America. The outline calls it emerging potential.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's not yet on the scale of Asia-Pacific, obviously, but it's definitely a space to watch closely.
What are the numbers there?
The market was valued around $706 million in 2021,
Okay.
expected to climb to $2.7 billion by 2033. So it's still significant growth, maintaining a solid CGAR of 11.946%.
Just under 12%. Still very healthy growth. What are the dynamics there?
South America's growth seems largely propelled by improving healthcare access in general, a rising middle class in many countries, and increasing digital literacy.
And Brazil leads, I assume?
Brazil, as often happens in the region, leads the pack. Its market projected to grow from about 327 million in 2021 to over 1.2 billion by 2033. That's an 11.763% CAGR.
Okay.
And Colombia also shows notable expansion, moving to nearly 290 million by 2033 with a very healthy CAGR of 12.485%.
So, reflecting that broader trend of modernizing healthcare systems and embracing these kinds of innovative solutions.
Exactly. Investment is flowing in that direction.
All right. Next up, the Middle East, described as dynamic with significant acceleration.
Yes, dynamic is the right word. This region is another strong contributor, valued at about 716 million in 2021. It's projected to hit over $3.1 billion by 2033. That boasts a strong CAGR of 13.186%.
13.18%. So, faster growth than North America or Europe overall?
That's right. The region clearly recognizes the potential. You see substantial investments in smart city initiatives, advanced healthcare infrastructure.
And any specific countries jumping out? UAE, maybe?
What's particularly striking are some individual country performances, often driven by strategic national visions. The UAE, for instance, shows an even faster growth trajectory.
Fast.
Starting around 110 million in 2021, predicted to reach over 507 million by 2033. That's an impressive KGR of 13.691%.
Almost 13.7%. Wow.
And Qatar also demonstrates robust growth, moving to about 346 million in the same period at a 13.326% KGR.
These figures really underscore that commitment to high-tech healthcare adoption you mentioned.
They absolutely do. Proactive adoption is key there.
And here's something really interesting I saw in the notes. One of the highest growth rates globally for any specific subregion is found here.
That's right, the rest of Middle East market category.
So grouping the smaller countries together.
Exactly. That collective shows an outstanding TGR of 14.575%.
14.575, that's huge.
It is, expanding from just over 52 million in 2021 to over 275 million by 2033.
That kind of rapid expansion suggests a really strong, even if less publicized, adoption across a broader part of the region, a real readiness for cutting-edge health solutions.
Couldn't agree more. It's not just the big names driving it.
Okay, finally, our last region, Africa. The outline highlights extraordinary growth potential.
Yeah, extraordinary is fitting. While starting from a lower base compared to some other regions, its trajectory is honestly one of the most exciting in the report.
Okay, paint the picture.
The market stood at about $632 million in 2021.
Right.
But it's expected to soar to an incredible $3.28 billion by 2033.
$3.28 billion, that's more than a five-fold increase.
It is, achieving a powerful KG of 14.187%.
14.187%. That's one of the highest regional KGRs we've discussed.
It is. And this isn't just growth. It feels like a reflection of leapfrogging older technologies, directly integrating advanced solutions into rapidly developing healthcare infrastructures.
Makes sense. And within Africa, Nigeria seems to be leading.
Indeed. Nigeria is leading the charge there. Projected to grow from about 292 million in 2021 to over 1.5 billion by 2033.
Okay.
That's at a formidable KGR of 14.456%.
Again, extremely high growth signifies a rapid embrace of these patches, maybe addressing geographical challenges and healthcare access.
That seems very likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge potential for remote tech there.
And the report highlights South Africa specifically.
Yes. And if we talk about truly impressive acceleration, South Africa stands out with one of the highest KGRs globally, period.
Really, what's the number?
Its market is moving from about 227 million in 2021 to an astounding 1.27 billion by 2033.
Okay.
Achieving an impressive 14.966% TAGRE.
14.966. Almost 15% annual growth for over a decade. That's incredible.
It really is. And this level of growth in both Nigeria and South Africa, it just underscores Africa's significant and I think increasingly central role in driving future technological adoption, especially in areas like remote diagnostics and personalized wellness.
So, okay, we've circled the globe. What does this all mean when we plan together?
Well, it's clear it's a truly global phenomenon, isn't it?
Definitely seems that way. Driven by universal needs, better health, convenience.
Exactly. And we're witnessing consistent double-digit growth almost everywhere, from the established markets like North America and Europe
Right, holding steady with strong growth.
to the emerging powerhouses in Asia, Pacific, Middle East, Africa, where the growth rates are just phenomenal.
It really is a testament to the versatility and I guess the increasing demand for these innovative, potentially life-enhancing solutions.
Yeah, if we connect this back to the bigger picture,
Hmm.
it just reinforces that this market isn't just growing incrementally. It's undergoing a real global transformation.
Right.
We've seen those distinct regional variations driving the surge. Established markets maintaining steady, substantial expansion, often driven by tech sophistication, aging populations,
Huh.
and simultaneously that rapid acceleration elsewhere, Asia Pacific, the Middle East, and especially Africa. The growth rates there are exceptional.
Often fueled by expanding digital access and the need for just scalable healthcare solutions across large areas.
Precisely. So this deep dive into the numbers, and maybe more importantly, the reasons behind them.
Yeah.
It clearly illustrates a market that's just on a strong trajectory of double-digit growth right through to 2033.
It highlights this widespread global acceptance and integration.
Yeah, integration into various aspects of daily life, from preventative wellness to critical healthcare management. It's truly changing the way we might interact with our own biology and monitor our health going forward.
It really makes you think about the sheer scale of impact these tiny, powerful patches are going to have. I mean, evolving into a multi-billion-dollar industry in just a few short
It's
years.
moving fast.
So a final thought for you, our listener. What impact will this exponential growth in electronic skin patches have on how you experience healthcare, fitness tracking, or even just personal technology in the next decade? Will they become as ubiquitous as our smartphones, just invisibly integrated into our lives?
It's a fascinating question.
It is indeed, and one we'll definitely continue to watch closely. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay curious.